waking up to 24-year expectations at my door. I can't ever seem to prove my word to you.
What's up, everyone? My name's Jay. I sing.
I'm Cody. I play drums.
My name's Jay and I play bass.
My name's Jason and I play the guitar.
My name is Julio and I also play the guitar.
And we are across the Atlantic. So we started in 2012. I was just starting college. I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I was kind of just like going to classes, kind of, when I would show up. And I knew that I kind of just wanted to do something other than school and work, but I didn't know what. At the same time all of this was happening, I was kind of very depressed and going through a lot of personal stuff at home, and music had always been my first love, so it just kind of seemed natural to try to find somebody to play music with. I reluctantly posted a Craigslist ad looking for members, and I got a lot of weird responses to say the least. But one of the really great things that came from that, I don't remember if it was me or you who posted the Craigslist ad.
And I came in and followed up, and I was like, hey, man.
So one of the founding members on here also came from that Craigslist post, and that was Cody, and neither one of us knew what we were doing at all.
We had our first practice together. I didn't know what I was doing. I probably played drums like 2 or 3 times before then, so I was just doing the double bass and hitting stuff, and I guess
he was confident though. So
it was, I didn't know what I was doing, but it was good enough for Jay. So.
But we had minimal, if any, I guess, band history.
Yeah, definitely.
So no structure. We didn't know how to write a song. We didn't know how to market ourselves or how to even play a show or how to, like, I guess, do all of that stuff that you need to put these successful performances together. And luckily we found Jason.
I came from like a different background. I had a different band, just broke up, and I was just gonna sell all my gear, go to college and just focus on school. And then like one night I was like, I still want to be in a band, and I think I saw your Craigslist, right? And I hit you up, and he was like, I want 90% screaming. I was like, okay, that's cool. So I tried out, and
Jason brought a lot of like the stuff that we were lacking as far as like being refined and building songs, and kind of like really once we had the first 3, we kind of had like I guess the foundation to really start building upon.
Can't really make a song without.
Now that I think about it, what did we even do?
I don't know.
What did we do?
So we got Jason, and of course we were still kind of flip-flopping through people along the way, but we were lucky to find the musical genius Julio to our left, also through Craigslist.
I posted an ad for a different band. Like, I actually, I was like Jason. I was in another band, and like after high school, I stopped playing with them, and then I just had all my gear, and I was like, I still want to be in a band. So I actually posted a Craigslist ad looking for a band, but not for like the genre like this. Like I wanted like an instrumental band. And it was like a 30-minute drive from where I lived, and I brought my whole half stack, and I was like, do I trust these people? I'm like going 30 minutes away with my whole half stack. I'm just meeting random people.
He was very specific in what he wanted, but he was also like very talented, and we knew that instantly. Like he came in and he was just like, he knew how to play everything, and like it was like we knew that if Julio wanted to be in the band, we'd be lucky to have him. So it was a good match, and here he is. So, and we put out an EP, and we put out an album, and we kind of were at the point where we were still building and building throughout the years, writing, and we were preparing for our second studio album that's about to drop soon after this. And we had some unexpected lineup changes, multiple lineup changes, but we had studio time booked. So we were kind of in a weird situation where we needed to get these songs written and we needed to start preparing for the studio. But we had just lost our longtime bassist and then our replacement bassist, and we were like, what are we gonna do? Luckily, we were fortunate enough to know another very talented bassist in our local scene that kind of just stepped up on a whim's notice, and that was Jay.
Yeah, so these guys hit me up. They were just like, hey man, what are you doing the entire month of December? And I was like, probably working. And they're just like, hey, do you want to load up and just like leave everything and go record this album? And I was like, man, like this is really like a defining moment for me. You know, I actually quit my job and I just was, you know, like, hey, let's do it. Like, we're gonna go. I didn't even know if I had a job when I came back. I left all my family. And, you know, we recorded this amazing album for you guys. And, you know, I'm very lucky to find these guys.
Contrary to popular belief, none of us have been in the Atlantic Ocean until maybe like a month ago. Nor have we traveled across the Atlantic Ocean. Actually, it kind of was just a circumstance by fate, I guess. We knew that we were kind of getting to the point where we were going to start playing shows, and we were like, man, we got to come up with a name. Like, we got to think of something. Like, the pressure's on, the ball's rolling. We got to have something cool that people are going to remember. And we were kind of just throwing out names and kind of just like, I guess, just letting them simmer. And we had horrible names. I mean, that's putting it like lightly. We had horrible names.
I moved from Oklahoma down here, and at the time I was just really missing all of my friends and missing back home, so distance was on my mind a lot. And I don't know, some reason I just thought of Across the Atlantic, and I thought it had a good ring, and I brought it to these guys and they all agreed, so that's how we got the name and it stuck with it, so it's good.
Yeah, completely inappropriate.
Yeah. It was just random. I don't know, I was thinking oceans, I was thinking distance, and then there you go.